I just love how like you've got grass, although the grass is actually on the runway as well a little bit, but I suppose that's real. It's grass runway after all, but I think it doesn't really define it very well. Okie dokie. In fact, I can actually just check, see what the ceiling is as well with active sky. Clouds broken at 1,700 feet, overcast 3,400 feet. But we've got light winds. So, yeah. I guess we'll see how we get on here. Still feels quite dark in this cockpit. That's better. There we go. Right, you ready, guys? Orbex or standard airport, Paul? This is the standard airport. It actually looks pretty good, to be honest. You don't really need Orbex airports, guys, really. I mean, you know, I often think, you know, you don't really spend massive of time there. I think the ones that are the best are the ones that have the surrounding sort of regions and sort of you've got points of interest and things as well. Now let me know, guys, if this is too loud. That's a very slow start. We're on grass. Putting forward on the yoke. Put the yoke on. So you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully we can make this. There we go, 60 knots. Oh, we're flying. Leapt off the runway there. Hallelujah, we're actually flying. Looks pretty good. Very nice indeed. Paul, Microsoft certainly has a lot of potential, a few issues to resolve, but looking good for the future. Totally agree. I'm in love with this sim, guys, and, you know, but I've come from far back when, you know, it was black and white and we had FS5 and FS95. I think there's a lot of new simmers, new people coming to this flight sim expecting it to be completely accurate to the real world, down to every centimetre, and they're, you know, they're expecting too much, but from us guys that have, you know, seen where we've come from, it's absolutely incredible. It really is. I mean, just look at this. For default scenery, it's just absolutely amazing. I love all these, the rain effects as well. Absolutely gorgeous. What we'll do is we'll have a bit of a flight over sort of Manchester City area. This looks as good, once you're in the air, it looks as good as the Orbex True Earth package. In fact, it looks better, to be honest, because it's in this incredible sim, and the ortho is a lot sharper. And 9 times out of 10, you get exceptional sort of placement of all the autogen. Like, look at this here. That's actually a custom model in X-Plane, but look how well it's kind of blended in, and you've got the cars there and everything, and you can see the road markings, individual cars. It's really nice, really, really impressive, I think, personally, and I think the flight model's really nice as well. Just a few little issues here and there. Do you know, guys, just to let you know, we've got a real pilot in today. In the stream, he was going to do this actual flight, and already I think I've probably gone wrong here. Noise abatement for 20, immediate right turn climb. So already I'm in trouble with the FAA. Is that, in fact, that's American, isn't the FAA, is it? It's the UK equivalent. But yeah, before we start intercepting our VOR, we'll have a little bit of a skirt around this area here. Look at that. Absolutely amazing detail. Oh my god, wow. Gets me every time, guys. This is default. That really is amazing. Yep, Jim Boss Simrig, low cloud is amazing. Absolutely agree. Wowzers. And just look how over here you've got sort of a real low visibility layer, can't talk, and the rain, and over here it's the visibility is higher, and you can see like the sun casting onto the ground there. That's absolutely stunning, isn't it, guys? Really, really impressive stuff. We're getting bounced around all over the place here, which is all part of the fun. Right, let's see what our radar is going to be then. Oh, I didn't check my compass. Right, so that's where we should be heading. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops, let me just sync that back up again. Has it got a DME, this particular VOR? I'm not sure if it has or not. But that's alright, we'll head in that direction. This is just stunning. Can you see like the rain effect as well, how they're trickling really, you know, over the windscreen there. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, this thing. Really, really incredible. Paul, some people have quite unrealistic expectations rather than considering the new innovations Microsoft... And absolutely, if you consider... And I'm going to harp on about this, I know it's boring, but, you know, this is a default flight sim, for goodness sake. Everything I'm using right now is stock, and it quite honestly feels like I'm running a ton of add-ons. If I did another live stream tomorrow and did the same thing in default X-Plane, yeah, it's not going to look good, guys. It's not going to feel that great either, because the flight models in the default Microsoft Flight Sim is better than X-Plane. You can't side-slip in X-Plane. You can't spin in X-Plane. Two fundamental sort of flight characteristics, you know, that you think you'd be able to achieve. And actually, I'm actually doing what I didn't want to do and sort of start comparing the two sims. I don't want to do that because I actually love both sims and I'm going to use both sims. I think anyone who's struggling to pick between the two, well, you don't have to, just use both. That's certainly what I'll be doing. But what's impressed me the most is this sim, by far. Absolutely, 100%. So we're going to try and stay sort of below the cloud as much as we can. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness me. And at any points where we'll need to sort of bypass any real heavy weather, we'll do that as well. And we're going to hand fly this as much as possible. I'm not going to use the autopilot if I can help it. My CH Eclipse yoke, guys, I really recommend this yoke. I know we've got some new hardware on the scene now with the honeycomb yoke, but I still rate the CH Eclipse yoke. For me personally, I love it. In fact, if I could buy 10 of them, I would, just so I've got spares. Jim Boz, I love the random judder effects for turbulence that's visible in the new flight sim. That's really adds to the immersion. Yeah. As I say, yeah, it's actually, I'll be really interested to see what you think to this particular flight, simply because you were going to do it in real life today, which is absolutely amazing. And just, you know what you're talking about more than I do, so yeah. If you say it's realistic, then I, you know, that says it all, in my opinion. As I say, I have flown a 172 with my friend. We went to Guernsey, and that was about a year ago now. I haven't flown, actually. The last time I flew was in a Chipmunk, and that was about just under a year ago, and I'm really missing flying, actually. But this is spectacular, absolutely gorgeous. Amazing ortho. We're going to continue tracking this VOR. And enjoy the views, guys. I think probably, are we heading over to Derbyshire, I imagine? Or the edge, sort of the border between Derbyshire and Yorkshire anyway. And I flew over the Isle of Wight, guys. I've got a really great video coming of the Isle of Wight with some real-world drone footage and Microsoft Flight Sim footage as well. And I flew that yesterday. It was very windy, and the waves on, was just absolutely incredible. And I could even see the trees swaying. And yeah, just an incredible immersive experience for sure. And we haven't even got VR yet, guys, so it's only going to get better. Paul, generated clouds are really impressive. Watching clouds dissipate in front of you is really cool. Yeah, absolutely, totally agree. Jet Pilot Dude 5, it does look great, but can it handle VR? Well, do you know what? I actually think it can. Even at this stage, a few people are saying it needs to be more optimised. Of course it does, and it will be. But even now, if I had a VR headset, I could use this in VR, no doubt about it. I'm getting about sort of overall about 40 to 50 frames per second. If I dialed my settings down to medium, the sim still looks. Oh, I'm not tracking this VR very well. Here you are. The sim still looks better than anything we've ever seen before, and then you'll get a nice 60 frames per second, or even around 50. That's enough to use VR, because you'll get about 30 frames per second, 35, which isn't great, admittedly, but you know, I'm used to running VR with 30 frames per second in the reverb, and it's actually not too bad. If you force your motion projection on, I know it all sounds a bit like gobbledygook, but it really is quite simple, and I'll do a tutorial on that when that time comes anyway. If you force your motion projection on, it actually is quite smooth, it's not too bad. So, you know, right now the VR performance will be about the same as X-Plane in terms of VR, only the fact that you're getting about 10 times more sort of eye candy and realism. So I think that's a pretty strong start, in my opinion. God, we're really getting bounced around here. The lighting and shadows are incredible, really adds to the immersion, absolutely. Feel free, any questions guys, just fire away, and you know, I'll answer the best I can. I'm no expert at this, I'm just a flight sim geek that enjoys pretending to fly planes in VR, quite honestly. That's basically what it's all about, and occasionally do some real world flying. Let's go outside. Oh, look at that, that's absolutely amazing. The rain showers over there as well. Hear that wind? Oh wow, holy crap, that was a big spike there of turbulence. The thing is, this sim's doing so much more than what people realise. All these sort of these kind of what I want to call them, I can't because it's a live stream, but these people, shall I say, that are using this sim and just moaning about it and saying it's unrealistic, they've got no idea really. There's so much going on in the background. For instance, all these hills here, there's a proper sort of algorithm of wind and physics going over this ridge here and going to that valley and swirling over there, and you really feel it, and every now and then, oh my god, holy crap, that was good timing considering what I'm talking about. You'll get a really big spike of turbulence. In fact, I felt my left wing stall there, but not my right wing. That's amazing, that's the first time I've felt that, because it's so dynamic. You have to really respect the weather, and I'm really not looking where I'm going here at all. Oh dear. So I'm too busy yapping away, as usual. No, that's wrong. Just reset my course again. We're probably quite close to it actually, aren't we, now, I'm guessing? Yes, we are. In fact, I think have we just gone over it? Yes, we have. I think pole is somewhere around here. Okie dokie. So we've now actually gone past the VOR, and from this point onwards I've no idea where to get to Leeds, so we might have to cheat a little bit and use our map view if we can even see it. If we don't get to Leeds, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, here we go, look. In fact, we're actually going, yeah, we can keep on this heading, we're fine. Anyway, I forgot to say actually, this is a video request by a guy called John, can't remember his second name, even if you you're watching this, I've no idea. But he's in the VR Aviator group on Facebook. I really recommend everyone check that group out. It's a bunch of real like-minded flight simmers, and you know, you don't get some of the usual riff-raff you get in other groups. And he wanted me to do this flight, and he's requested it a while back, so apologies it's taken me so long, but I'm trying to get as many requested as possible. This is fantastic. Yeah, overhead. Thanks, Jim Boss. Yeah, I didn't realise. I was too busy talking, and then realised that the radar was going crazy, and I thought, is it because I'm completely off? But no, it's because I was overhead. We're doing quite well actually, keeping out of most of the cloud here. We're at nearly, we're actually quite high at the moment, 2,700 feet, 2,800 feet. Depending on, because we're getting a lot of turbulence here, so we're varying by about 100 feet at times. You'll have to try a run through the Grand Canyon in the Icon A5. That sounds like a great idea. Love that, definitely. Love Welshpool area from Carnarvon. Probably said that wrong. Nice flight. Yeah, I haven't gone to Wales yet actually. Looking forward to doing that. What's the group called? It's VR Aviators. Highly recommend it, and I would love to have you aboard, particularly with your real knowledge as well as a pilot. It'd be fantastic to have you aboard. Yeah, so it's a Facebook group, VR Aviators. I think it's Bambino Games that's it. He's a YouTuber as well, and I think he started the group. Now check this out, guys. Oh my god, looks like we're clearing some of this rain. And did you see how dynamically how we sort of like went out of that murk and into this area here? I've never seen that in a flight sim before. Absolutely beautiful. So over here we've got all that rain, and then you see the rain showers there as well, and then here blue skies. Oh my god, that is just spectacular. That is spectacular. John, fantastic VFR, countryside on the borders and Wales. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely love flying around the UK. What I'm going to do when I get around to it is I'm just going to cache the whole of the UK and download it to my computer so that I've always got it. Because I generally fly the UK the most, to be honest. Beautiful views here. What's cool is I'm looking out the window, southeast UK, and it looks much the same as a sim, despite the distance. That is, yeah, that's great to know, Paul. That's amazing, isn't it? That really is very special indeed. Same here in Shropshire. Great visuals, yeah, totally. What I'm thinking of doing, guys, is if we get a bit closer to Leeds, I might see if I can find a little bit of blue sky, and we'll try a stall and a spin, because I haven't actually tried doing that yet in the 172, so it'd be worth giving it a go. Look at that. Stunning visuals, absolutely beautiful. I think the only weird thing is I'm not in VR. But I have to confess, guys, I haven't really missed it that much this last week, because I've just been so just in awe of this new sim. Oh, a little bit of stutter there. First stutter we've had. So I believe, yeah, Leeds should be on the nose actually, coming up not too far away. Maybe that ridge in the distance there. In fact, that will be interesting, because Leeds is notorious, quite infamous for its approach, simply because of the being on a ridge. You get a lot of wind and turbulence, so that will be depicted in this new sim, simply because of the modelling, really, of the wind. Love it, love it, love it. Just backing off the mixture a little bit here. Landing light's still on. Actually, Jim Boz, I'd like to know if you're still there. Do you turn your landing light off as soon as you take off? Because I do wonder whether, you know, some people say to keep it on if you're under 10,000 feet. So I'd be interested to hear your views on that. Looks like we might be heading into a bit of a rain shower here. Oh God, guys, this is absolutely a dream come true for me. I may get a bit excitable about this new sim, but I don't care, quite honestly, because it's exactly how I feel about it. It's an absolute dream come true. This is a sim I've wanted for many, many years. In fact, I remember when Flight Simulator: A Century of Flight came out in 2004, I think it was, and it said it had dynamic weather. This is what I was hoping for back then. I've been waiting for it that long. And there we have it. We have Leeds Bradford on our 12 o'clock. Fantastic. John, have you tried the poor man's VR technique? You know, John, I haven't yet, but it depends how much I get withdrawal symptoms for VR. If I really start to miss it, I will try it. But to be honest, I'd rather wait until it gets proper VR implementation. But I don't know. I might try it, but not yet. Hey John, good to see you. Sorry I'm late, just got back from picking the new bike up. Oh my God, fantastic. This is great timing, John. I'm actually doing this flight because you requested it a while ago on the VR Aviator group, sort of to fly from Barton to Leeds. And we've just got to Leeds now, actually. So, but massive congratulations on your new bike. I hope you didn't get wet, because I know the rain's been a bit dodgy recently. The weather's been quite bad. Remind me what bike it was again, I forgot. What do you guys reckon is more important to great visual in the sim? Top end GPU or start with a strong CPU first? I've seen mixed setups and performance the last few days, very confusing. Well, I mean, it's a tricky one, guys. To be honest, I think, I might be wrong to be honest, but what I've seen, I think the GPU is having quite an effect, because my friend Dave, actually, who might be in the stream, he's got the same exact, pretty much same computer as mine, but he's got more RAM than me, but he's got a 1070, and my performance seems to be a bit better than his, even though he's got his CPU overclocked. So, to be honest, I think ever since getting my 1080 Ti card, it's only now that I'm actually starting to reap the benefits of having such a great card. I hugely recommend, guys, that you don't buy a 2080 Ti card. I think the performance is quite similar to the 1080 still. Whoa. What we're going to do now, guys, before we land, I can see a bit of blue sky over here. I'm actually going to climb up to about 5,000 feet, and then we'll try a stall and a bit of a spin. So strap yourselves in, guys. Nice to get home and dry. Z900, very nice. That's what I remember now. Beautiful. Never ridden one, but I know which one you mean, and they're gorgeous bikes. Very nice. We'll have to meet up for a ride. Definitely up for that. We're not too far away from each other, to be fair. And actually, you'll often see me riding on Snake Pass and all around Derbyshire. I go very regular, so which is very near to you, actually. Paul, I would say a balanced system would always be the best option. Yeah, absolutely. Really, John, that's amazing. Let's have another look outside here. Oh, that's just, look at it. Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. Tell you what, it's worth the price of admission just for the weather effects alone. Let alone all the other stuff. Right, anyway, let's see if we can climb out here, climb a bit, just pulling the mixture back a bit. We're going to try, so we'll just go to 4,000 feet, that should be enough. Kind of really nice sort of break in the cloud here. What we'll do, we'll check for traffic, looking okay. And what we'll do is we'll just do just a power off stall first of all, so I'll just trim up a little bit here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. Right wing. That was a right wing drop. That felt very realistic to me. I don't know what people are going on about with the flight model. I think it's fantastic. I really do. That felt really quite terrifying, actually. And now I'm a little bit worried about doing a spin, but we're going to do it. Just climb back up to 4,000 feet again. Keep your eyes out, guys, for any rainbows as well. Especially with this sun. There's rain over there, look. That was really good. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, John. Totally agree. I think GPU, which has never been that way before, but in this sim, the GPU rules the roost. Right, are you ready, guys? We're going to go for a spin now. Oh, Melissa wants to see it, so she's just running downstairs because she wants to see me do a spin in the aircraft. Are you ready? Right, here we go then. I wouldn't feel this nervous in X-Plane, quite honestly. That says it all. There we go. Left ring drop, little left rudder. Oh my god. Holy crap, right rudder. Power off. Oh. That actually was quite exhilarating. Imagine what that's going to be like in VR. We lost 1,000 feet there. Okay, let me just reiterate the fact that this is a stock sim, stock aircraft, and we just did a spin very convincingly, and it was quite terrifying. That was amazing. Let's do one more. Sat at Leeds at the moment, weather pretty much exactly as you see in front. It's great, guys, that we've got people in the stream that's actually where we are in real life, because it really just shows you how realistic this sim is. Brilliant. I have a 2080 Ti card, but 7600K CPU. Works okay. Okay for damper plans upgrade, motherboard, CPU. Can't wait to do it again. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'd recommend waiting for the next gen GPU, to be honest, a 3080 Ti card. I've never been so nervous. Tell me about it. You should be here. Right, imagine, guys, I'm going to do another spin again, okay? Imagine this in VR. Just imagine now you're in your HP Reverb G2 or your Rift S or your Valve Index, and you go, I'll tell you what, I've decided I'm going to do a spin. What's this going to be like, I wonder? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm not doing anything, guys, there. Literally, that did it all on its own, and I don't want a red line here. I lost a lot more altitude that time. Nearly down to 2,500 feet. That was incredible. And now I'm completely disorientated and I don't know where the airport is. Fantastic. That is really impressive stuff. Lovely shine there as well off the canopy. Right, let's get the ATIS for Leeds and we'll make a landing. Wherever it is. I've lost it. Where's Leeds gone? This is exactly what it'd be like in real life after doing such shenanigans. You'd be like, totally disorientated. But actually, let's do a steep turn. We're at it. Oh, got a bit of wind there. Wow. That was amazing. As I was sort of doing a 360, I felt the wind push me back and I heard it in the headset. That was very realistic. But because the wind's going that direction, we'll do a steep turn. Try and keep about 3,000 feet. Try and keep coordinated as best we can. Not doing a very good job though. Putting too much rudder in. There we go. Steep turn. I haven't done one of these in ages. Not doing a very good job really, but nice. This feels just like the 172 I've flown in real life. And if I have to be, you know, really picky, I do feel like this the 172 is probably the best flight model of the lot so far that I've seen. But I haven't flown all the aircraft yet. It's just not enough time in the day. All right, let's cheat. Where are we? Yeah, we're completely. We're over there. God. Okay, for some reason we're not getting ATIS. I don't know why. We'll head back, do a landing. Fantastic stuff, this. Amazing. I think I will leave trying that in VR. No, well, no, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Melissa. When we get VR in the sim, I'm going to video basically you in a spin. That would be hilarious. How about that? We'll put that on YouTube. That would be funny. If it's anything like you in VR using Stormland, where you actually fell off a wall and nearly fell down backwards, and I had to catch you really quickly. I just caught you as you came back, fell on the floor. That will be quite hilarious to watch. I have not seen ATIS in the sim. I tell you what, Paul, I've got a feeling I know what it is actually. If I go into general here, I think I know what it is. If you've got Azura clicked, sometimes it doesn't work. So if you put Windows offline, click apply, we'll get ATIS now. He says. Or maybe not. Oh, actually, have I got my concept? Is that the reason? I'm trying to do it, it's being very awkward. Can't seem to. That's very awkward. That's strange actually. Usually that works, but see if we can contact Tower.
Leeds Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 6 miles north with X-Ray to land. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Leeds Tower. Fly left base runway 14. Altimeter 29.47 wind 21 tree and tree 0.
Oh my god. Okay, did you hear that wind? 30. 2947.
Make left base runway 14 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Left base 14.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared to land runway 14. Wind 21 tree and tree 0.
Roger that.
Cleared to land runway 14 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
The wind is blowing a gale here today. We've got some precipitation here as well. Oh, this is just a dream, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I love this sim so much. Brilliant. I saw a guy spam the com button a few times. Okay, will do. I'll try that next time, Paul. Thank you. Even the sound effect while in the stall. So I'm trying to read these as well as fly. Where are you? There you are. Even the sound effects while in the stall and spin sound great. Actually sounds like airframe is under stress. Absolutely. Yeah, totally. Very realistic. Oh, you're using your mouse to pan views. No, I'm using my hat switch actually. Yeah. This is my hat switch. I'm using the left one. It's another thing about the CH Clips joke, it has 2 hat switches. So I use that there, and then when I go outside, I use the other one. Seems to work quite well actually. And actually I'm going to do you guys know how to do custom views? Because it's actually really easy. I'll show you now. I'm going to do a video on it anyway, but I'll show you how to do it. Say if I want a view, I'm using my mouse now, of the 530, yeah? If I want that view in a snap view, all I need to do is press Control Alt and 1. Okay? So that's all I've done. So when I want to go back to that view, I click the Alt tab key, sorry, and 1. And there you are, look, snaps to that view. If I want a view of say, I don't know, my lights down there and my fuses, I'll click Alt, Control and 2. So now I've got the view of the 530 and the view. That didn't quite work, did it? Sure I didn't just set that, did I? Oh, sorry, hang on, I'm doing the wrong thing, you idiot. Oh, God. There you are. It's Alt and 2, Alt and 1. I really like that. That's really cool. But I'll do a separate video on that at some point. And now I'm completely lost again. Not local, but I think we all agree the sim looks very realistic with regards to the weather. Yeah, absolutely. I'm local and the weather looks spot on. Great to know. Please ignore my rubbish flying today, guys. I'm just too busy yapping away and enjoying this sim. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. But, I mean, yesterday I started the day looking at some giraffes and elephants in Ethiopia. Then I was in Strasbourg. Then I went to Northern Ireland. Then one part I was in the south of France. It's just... I'm definitely going to do a world tour, that's for sure. Anyway, mixture fully rich. Should have had my pitot heat on actually. A bit late now, but we'll put it on. Landing light is already on. Don't need our fuel pump in this. Because it's fed directly because the wings are high up. So I think it's forced into the tanks, so to speak. Oh, there's the runway there. Under a sort of cloud layer there. That looks amazing. Right, let's just see if we can listen to that ATC one more time. And I'll try and spam the comms button. No, nothing. That is strange. A few little bugs here and there. Right, we're too low and we're too fast, so let's just get a little bit of altitude, slow down a bit, and we'll just have one stage of flaps. That'll be plenty. Look at that. There's a rain shower currently sweeping over the airfield. Getting battered by wind here, guys, so pleased to know I'm probably going to shut up in a minute and just concentrate on the landing. It's been very accurate for me, but I see lots of people in the States having issues with wind. Always the same. People don't seem to realise what clouds are generated. What graphic is used in other sims. Yeah, totally. You'll never see the same cloud type twice, really. It's very naturally generated. We're going a bit fast here, because I was too busy looking at the chat there. Here we go. This looks really nice for a default airport, actually. Already I'm impressed. Oh my god. It's actually good to go a little bit quicker anyway in a turbulent... yeah, we've got a bit of a crosswind here. Look at that windsock. Ease her off. Got plenty of runway here. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Brake. See if we can make the GA.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, turn next taxiway.
Just made it.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, contact ground on 120.305.
Will do.
120.305 for Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Look at all these guys thinking, what the hell? Why are you flying in that? You crazy. Such and such. And we're just going to park over here somewhere. I'm not bothered about being marshalled in. That was a fantastic flight. It always is, guys. I'm always amazed with what you can do in this sim. Wow. Okay, right. What we'll do, just get the drone up and have a look around. And if you don't know how to use a drone, all you need to do is, oh, this is that rain, is if you've got a gaming controller of any description, and if you haven't, just buy one, they're really cheap. Plug it in, and the drone works completely, sort of, without messing around with it. You don't need to bind buttons or anything. So this is Leeds Bradford, non-Orbeck style. This is just the standard scenery. And you know what? It actually looks really good. That's a bit bizarre. That's wrong. We certainly don't have an estate in the middle of a... But apart from that, it looks alright. No worse than anything I've seen before in other Sims, that's for sure. Wow. Gorgeous views. John, do you have a Discord channel? No, I don't actually. I haven't bothered with that, to be honest. I don't really know what that's all about. A bit old school, really. I have used Discord before, but not actually to set up my own channel. I don't even know how that works, so I'll have to look into that if you're interested. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. Look at that. I just cannot believe I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That is just unbelievable views. Now, guys, I was going to leave it there, but if you fancy just a quick little circuit around Southampton, simply because it's a 3D scanned photogrammic kind of area, it looks absolutely amazing. You can see everything, right down to people's conservatories. I even saw someone had a massive trampoline in their garden yesterday. I sound a bit weird saying that. I sound like a right bloody peeping Tom, but honestly, you can do that in this sim, in areas where it's 3D. That is just gorgeous views, isn't it? And look, because it's windy, you can see there. Listen to this. Hear the water. Listen to that. It's those little details there that they've added. They didn't need to do that. That shows me that the developers at Sobo, they are enthusiasts as much as anyone. You know, Microsoft could not have picked a better team to do this. Looks pretty good, doesn't it, John? I agree. It looks really nice. Right, so let's hope the sim doesn't crash. And Melissa, if you are watching, I'd love a cup of tea. I'm just going to do a quick circuit in we'll use an ultralight. We'll use the CTSL thingamajiggy. And because I really want to show you guys this area. It's just incredible. No, I'll tell you what, we'll start here somewhere. Set as departure. And we'll continue with live weather as well. Just let you know, guys, this is the deluxe version of the sim, so I've got tons of aircraft here to look through. My favourite so far, though, is the 172, personally. So far, that's been my favourite. That and the SR-22. I think it's another very nice aircraft. So we'll use this, I think. Live weather again. Tempted to go online, but I'll leave it for now, I think. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Right, so that's set. Yeah, let's go for it. Look at the chat. Water is often better than some ground graphics. Yeah, totally agree. It's amazing. Water is incredible. I've got a shot, guys, of the Isle of Man. Sorry, the Isle of Wight. And I'm basically in the drone, and I'm skimming over the water, and the waves are crashing, and you can see it. It's just amazing. How long is your queue of flight requests? Quite a lot, actually, now. Would love to see some scenes from my home country in South Africa, maybe Kruger National Park. Yes. Wow, that water, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'll add it to the list. I'll do my best. I mean, as long as you haven't got a time frame for me to do it, I can do it within the next few weeks, no problem. Someone's ringing me. Who is it? I have no idea. I can wait. This is more important. Got to go, guys, but thanks for the flight. It was great. I've joined the VR group. Catch you next time. Look forward to the next one. Thank you so much for joining the group and for joining the stream. I really appreciate you coming along, especially as you were going to do the flight today for real. So, yeah. Thanks for coming along. I'll hopefully see you again soon. This needs VR. Totally agree. Totally agree. Right, guys, I'll just be 2 seconds. I'm just going to see if I can get a cup of tea on the go whilst this loads, and we'll be in Southampton any moment. So I'll just be 2 seconds, guys. In fact, we're already here already. Hello guys, sorry about that. Looks like Melissa was already making me a cup of tea, so there we are. Right then. Here we go, ready to fly. So this is the, basically it's an sort of carbon fibre, very, very quick ultralight. I did have a play in this the other day, around the Isle of Wight. And it's a very nice bird actually, flies very well indeed. It's actually quite fast. So this is real world weather, I think, or is it? Let's just check. Yes, it is. This is live weather. Can you see how the clouds are going pretty quick there? So clearly it's still windy here as well. If it is as windy as it looks, I will show you the water again in detail because it's absolutely stunning. But this thing, if you're new to flight simming, guys, this is a really good starter aircraft to get to grips with because it's incredibly simple. Literally, it's he says, I can't remember how to start it. Where's the battery? Ah, there. So, battery, generator, beacon light, fuel shut-off valve. I'm not sure if that's actually on or off. That's on. And that's basically it. And then you start it somewhere. Forgotten. There we go. There we go. Very simple aircraft. Position lights. On now. And yeah, I'm just going to give you... In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get the drone out again. Hopefully my aircraft will stay where it is. I want to show you Southampton because I hope you're all sat down for this. That's all I'm going to say. This will blow your head off. It will blow your head off and you won't believe it. Right, here we go. So, again, we're in the drone. I'm going to adjust the speed again. So we can go pretty quick here. This is a photogrammetry sort of 3D scanned city. And what that means is, guys, you can see it's not autogen. This is real. This is real sort of 3D representation of this city. And here's my cup of tea. Thank you very much. Pardon?
John's and Jeff's is coming up.
Oh, apparently, yeah, okay. John and Jeff, your cup of tea is coming up. Apparently, he has half a sugar. John does, and Jeff has 2 sugars. Oh, that's too many sugars, Jeff. You'll lose your teeth. I know, I can't talk. I have 2 sugars in coffee, and I am a coffee man most of the time. But today, I just want me tea today, probably because I had a fry up. Anyway, check this out, guys. Now, this is 3D scanned. All those cars are all 3D. Those houses, everything is exactly like real life. And it's interesting doing this because obviously I'm using quite a bit of internet to stream, but it's still managing to create a really sort of very clear image here. Let's go over here. I just want to basically zoom around with my drone because I think that's the best way to do it actually for now. Can you hear that? Did you hear that, guys? We're actually over some water. Where's that? Somewhere around here there's some water. Look at that. I can actually see that. That's someone's conservatory there, look. Block of flats there. Council estate flats by the looks of things. Let's go this way then. Look at that. Paul, what about mine? We have chocolate hobnobs, plain hobnobs and digestives. Yeah, we're always kitted out with plenty of biscuits. In fact, I fancy one now. Look at this, guys. I just cannot believe it's come to this. You know, it's fantastic. Look at the visuals here. Amazing. I'm just making my way to the coast. And can you hear, guys, all of the you can hear the cars and everything as well. Now I've got a horrible feeling my plane's gonna crash, because if you leave it after a while it might move on its own. Look at this, look. Check this out. Oops, didn't mean to go up. You can hear the water. Look at that. That's amazing. Obviously there was a football match that day. I don't know how they've managed to remove the people, because this is the kind of level of detail we're talking about here, guys. How do you know if an area is photogrammetry or autogen? Well, I mean, you can tell here. Just by looking at it, you can tell this is not autogen. This is 3D scanned. Every single car you can see there, the cars in the driveway, all of the, like, see someone's shed there, all of the conservatories. In fact, look at that. There we are. We can see someone's got a massive trampoline in their garden there. Apologies if this is your house. It's kind of a bit weird. I'm kind of like just sneaking around here with my drone. But yeah, that's all real. And there's certain areas. There'll be a list somewhere, guys, actually, on the internet somewhere of the photogrammic areas, however you pronounce it. So here we've got some ships in the harbour. Just amazing. And we'll just come down here. I cannot believe this water. It's just amazing. And if you really when it's a really windy day, it looks amazing. But anyway, oops. Oh, rubbish. Oh, what's happened? I don't know what happened there. Anyway, we're back. So, parking brake off. We'll go for a little circuit, guys. Oh, this is tricky. Back a bit. We'll go for a bit of a circuit around this area before we call it a day and the stream becomes an entire day. What's your fuel consumption on that drone? Yeah, it's one of those really very expensive 10 grand drones. It's amazing. In fact, if any of you guys are looking at getting a drone, I'd recommend the Mavic Mini. It's fantastic. Right, I don't actually know what the wind direction is, to be honest. Oh, my electrical systems are off. Whoops.
Southampton Airport information Echo 1000 Zulu. Line 242 at 17.
That windsock blowing there.
Visibility 6. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds at 4,000 feet. Few clouds at 11,900 feet.
You know, that's something I've noticed, by the way, guys. That's something I've noticed. There's a bug with ATIS. It often will just tell you the same weather condition no matter where you are. I've noticed that. I haven't seen anyone else mention this, but I've noticed that recently the ATIS is just stuck on the same reporting condition, so that needs to be sorted out. Right, guys, let's get airborne. Beautiful sounds in this thing. We don't need flap here. We'll be fine. Bit of trim. Oh, it's windy. Whoa, there we go. And we are airborne. Enjoy the views, guys. John, gotta go, Steve. Thanks for the stream. No worries, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for joining, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the little tour around Yorkshire. The weather was a bit bad, so we didn't get to see a massive amount, but no worries at all. Right, let's just have a look at this area here, guys. This is absolutely incredible. And there's many 3D scan cities throughout the world, and I nearly said X-Plane then, in Microsoft Flight Sim. Strasbourg is another one. I can't, there's many of them. I'm going to show a fair few of them on the channel anyway. But there will be a list somewhere, no doubt. I cannot believe those visuals, absolutely amazing. Battered around. Time to get a new PC, Monty. What, me or you? Probably both of us, to be fair. I'm actually really surprised how well this is running. In case you're wondering, guys, my system is an i5-8600K with a 1080 Ti card. It's only a little Zotac mini card, and I'm using, this is the crucial thing, guys, I'm using 16 gigs of RAM. I'm not even using 32 gigs of RAM. I am intending to update, because I think the stutters I do have are probably attributed to the it needs a little bit more RAM. This thing needs about 20 gigs, so it is trying to utilise it the best it can, but I do think having a card with 11 gig helps. This is just, I mean, look at the performance I'm getting, guys, absolutely amazing. And my settings, as you can see, are very high indeed. They're not ultra, but they're very high. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Unbelievable views. Look how the aircraft's bobbing up and down and all that turbulence. Always better weather, yeah. Full final list, 341 cities. Okay, thank you. So 341 areas in the sim are like this, out of the box. Even if you get the £60 version, in fact, really, you know, all you're getting really is a few extra aircraft and airports. I mean, I did go for that because I think it's worth it personally, but you get all this at the base sim. That is just really, really stunning. Right, tell you what we'll do now, guys. We'll just head back now. Just wanted to give you a quick look at this scenery over Southampton here. Unbelievable views. Where is the list? I've no idea, Paul, sorry, I don't know where I'm sure we have plenty of lists around, but I guess if you just type in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, photogrammetry areas, I'm sure it'll come up. But before we head back, we'll just have a look at in the some of these ships in the dock area here. Really stunning. You can even see the trains there, look. All modelled. In fact, well, tempted to put the lights down, but if I put the lights down, I might get a bit of a freeze with the sim because it doesn't like it. But should we try it anyway? Get a little freeze, but we've just got to see what this looks like. There we go. Now we might get a freeze in a minute, we might not. Look at that. There we go, here's the freeze. Hopefully it won't crash. Fingers crossed. Gives me a chance to have a sip of cup of tea. Lovely. Check the chat. It's like a model village. Yeah, that's what it looks like in real life though, absolutely. Yes, please do, Jeep, I would really appreciate that. Please do post a link. I'm not sure if I've crashed this sim again. It's still, at this point, because it's frozen so badly, I'm not sure whether we're going to get away with this, guys. Oh dear. Oh, hang on, no, we're back. God, that was a massive freeze. They really need to sort that out. That's quite bad. That froze for about a minute. Apparently, according to some of the alpha testers, that didn't used to happen, so it's obviously something that needs sorting out. And just worth knowing, guys, that I've never used this sim before this. I wasn't part of the alpha. It didn't pick me, boo-hoo. But that's fine, because it makes it even more impressive seeing all this for the first time this week, really. Oh, wowzers, look at that, guys. Beautiful views. Few pixelation in those clouds, but nothing too bad. Whenever I move mouse to get the mouse cursor to appear in the game freezes for a second or two. Do anyone else have the problem? Don't have that particular problem, or I haven't noticed it. Right, guys, I think we should probably start wrapping this up a little bit. So I'll go back to the airfield, make a bit of a landing. Look at that, how that stadium's lit up there. Just reset the view here. Where is the airport? Over there. No idea. Oh wow, look at that. Look at those lights, amazing. Right, well I'll put it back to daytime again, but we're going to get another freeze, annoyingly. Just checking where we are. I don't know why it does it, because it's clearly quite capable at changing the time of day without a problem. But are we going to get a freeze this time? No, it might not. That could be attributed actually to my lack of RAM, actually, because I'm only using 16 gigs of RAM, so that could be the reason there. Okay, we'll make a wide right base and back into landing. Oh, it was in the alpha. It was hard not to tell anything about it. Okay, that's interesting. So it's been an issue for a while, that freezing. Hey, ARS, welcome to the stream. Please take a seat. And buckle up for landing here at Southampton. We've just been checking out the 3D sort of photogrammic area, which is just amazing, really. It's true to life like never before. Certainly an area that doesn't need any add-ons, really, apart from maybe the airport. Are you guys still interested in me sort of doing Explain 11, sort of, you know, creating Explain 11 content in VR? If you are, let me know, because I'm quite happy to still do some Explain videos. But it is, I've got to say, very hard to go back after experiencing this. Extremely hard. It really has blown me away. Alright, here we go then. Let's try and make a decent landing here. This thing is fast, actually. So a very nice little bird, this. Whoa! Ah, has he? Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, I actually asked him a question. Whether it's made a difference getting 32 gigs of RAM, so I'll watch that once I've finished this. Thank you very much. Because I am interested. I need to go out and buy some, really, but I just haven't got around to it yet. Oh, trying to crab in. I'm a little bit too fast here, so I'm letting her float a bit. There we go. The ground physics, by the way, the ground handling feels really nice. It's not as twitchy as it is in X-Plane, and it feels like the aircraft have a mass. They have weight to them, you know. An ultralight feels different from, say, a business jet in terms of how it feels, how it flies. And that's one thing X-Plane doesn't do very well, and that's sort of simulating sort of the mass and heaviness of an aircraft. It's very good at simulating the physics of the airflow, but not so much the difference in weight. Particularly when you're, you know, on the ground. The friction modelling and stuff is very nice. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining in. It's been great fun. Like 47 people watching. Oh my god, that's amazing. Really, really fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody who's been watching this little stream. I've really enjoyed flying today with you guys, and we'll have to sort out some sort of mass multiplayer session. That'll be great. Any ideas for flights, please let me know. We'll get something like that. We'll get something sorted very soon, I think, for that, definitely. Oh, we'll actually park where we started. There we go. And there, that's brilliant. That kind of completes our little stream today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Just get the drone out to finish. Oh, it's still over there, look. Oh, look at that. That looks terrible. And now it looks amazing. That loaded in very fast. I forgot I left my drone there. It's got amazing battery power, this thing. Good day from Australia. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea, actually, Paul. I think it'd be great to have a sort of a mass multiplayer flight. Any VR headset will eat some processing power. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. Right, guys. Anyway, thank you so much. Oh, T-Dub. Wow, you're on 8 gigabytes. How's it running? Really like the non-flat runways. Makes a big difference. Totally agree. Without sims in other VR games, does it have frame rate drop with VR? Well, we'll find that out, guys. You know, when VR hits, whenever that will be, well, it'll just be incredible, won't it? It'll be all the excitement of the new sim times a million. I can't imagine what this thing's going to feel like in VR. But I mean, just look at these views. Absolutely stunning. Thanks, Jeff. Much appreciated. Have a great day, guys. And I will see you all again on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye for now.